What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, what the world is listening to. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity Ant C, and today we are covering WWE Monday Night Raw from November 13th, 2023, live in the nation's capital of Washington, D.C. And to start out Raw, we have Cody Rhodes coming out. Cody says, I have a lot of wonderful memories in this arena, and I'll have another one tonight. Me and Jey Uso are going to win the tag team titles back from Judgment Day. However, WarGames is on the horizon. Allow me to introduce you to my team. Jey Uso comes out, Sami Zayn, followed by the world champion Seth Rollins. And this is the team: Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and Seth Rollins. Cody says, we all are here because of Judgment Day. And then Seth and Cody face off. But before they can talk, Judgment Day come out. Judgment Day go back and forth with Sami, Jey, Cody, and Seth. And then Damian says, I'm the leader of Judgment Day. And, with that, there's been for weeks trying to find out who the leader is. Damian Priest claims he's the leader. And Seth says, I'm ready for a fight. And Damian Priest says, we accept. So we have the world champion Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn taking on the team of NXT North American champion Dominik Mysterio and JD McDonough. A lot of back and forth in this match. Seth hits a super kick and a buckle bomb, but then Finn Balor and Damian Priest attack Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn, and then Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso attack a bunch of security guards, separate the teams, and then Adam Pearce bans the WarGames wrestlers during the main event. So chaos to start off Raw. WarGames is on the way. This will be an exciting match to see Cody Rhodes compete in, so I'm excited for this. Zoey Stark then confronts the World Women's Champion Rhea Ripley. Zoey says, you're worried about too many things. And Rhea says, I watched you since NXT. You remind me of myself. Now that you said your piece, you need to get out of my ring. Zoey says, I nearly took that title at Crown Jewel, and I will win at Survivor Series. Rhea goes to attack Zoey, but Zoey sends Rhea to the floor, and Zoey Stark is able to get the one-up on Rhea Ripley. Will she be able to do that Survivor Series? We'll have to wait and see. We get a promotion from Shinsuke Nakamura where he keeps talking about how someone did something to him. We don't know who this someone is. We then see Cody Rhodes confronting Seth Rollins backstage. Cody says, I need you for one night. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Seth says, I don't like you, but I respect you. WarGames, I promise you, we're good. So Seth and Cody bury the hatchet for one night at WarGames. We now have Otis with the Alpha Academy taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. This was a decent match with a lot of action. Shinsuke hits a flying knee and then a Kinshasa to the back and a Kinshasa to the front. And Shinsuke gets the win over Otis in this match. Shinsuke looking more impressive every week. Seth Rollins sees Drew McIntyre backstage. Drew says, there's something I want to give you since last Saturday. And Drew and Seth shake hands. Can we trust Drew? We'll find out. Next, we have Tegan Nox and Natalya taking on one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Piper Niven, with the other half of the champion, Chelsea Green, by her side. Tegan hits the world's shiniest wizard, but then Piper gets her foot on the rope, and then Tegan Nox is able to roll up Piper to get the win. And Tegan Nox and Natalya might be contenders for the women's tag team titles going forward. Next, we have Tommaso Ciampa with Johnny Gargano taking on Ludwig Kaiser with Giovanni Vinci. Earlier on in the match, Giovanni Vinci gets kicked out. However, he shows up again and attacks Johnny Gargano at ringside, allowing Ludwig Kaiser to roll up Ciampa to get the 3 count. Kaiser has the upper hand on Ciampa. Damian Priest talks to Judgment Day backstage, and he tells him he got hot out there. Rhea tells Damian that that's fine, but you're in charge of the WarGames match. Finn then tells Damian it's time to make JD McDonough a member of Judgment Day, and then Damian Priest says, let me handle this. Next, we see Xia Li defeat Indy Hartwell with Candice LeRae due to referee stoppage after Xia nails a huge spinning heel kick. Becky Lynch then comes out, and Becky says, now we ain't going to wait on your time after you attack me. Becky goes to hit Xia with a manhandle slam, but Xia leaves. Becky says, next week it's going to be you versus me. Welcome to the big time. So finally, we're going to see Xia Li and Becky go one-on-one. We see Shayna Baszler, Raquel Rodriguez all wish Zoey Stark luck in her match at Survivor Series. However, Nia Jax confronts all the women and says that she knows and they know that she could squash them all. And then Raquel Rodriguez says, no one has stood up to you, but I will. So it looks like we're going to get Nia Jax versus Raquel Rodriguez. Next, we have Ivar with Valhalla taking on The Miz. Great action here between these two. Bronson Reed comes out during the match. Bronson distracts Ivar, and The Miz rolls up Ivar to get the 3 count victory. The Miz has an advantage heading into Survivor Series. Next, we have our main event, the tag team championships on the line. The champions of Judgment Day defending against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. A lot of great action here. However, the end comes when Drew McIntyre comes out and nails Jey Uso with a Claymore. Finn Balor pins Jey and gets a 3 count. Drew McIntyre helping Judgment Day get the win here. After the match, Rhea Ripley comes out and shakes Drew McIntyre's hand. So it looks as if Judgment Day has a new member for one night only in Drew McIntyre. A lot of crazy stuff happening here tonight on Raw. With that, we have come to the end. I want to make sure that you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell on YouTube to stay notified when new content is created. Just search the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast and subscribe. Also, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and wherever you get your podcasts. Stay safe and stay uncensored.